Hey Taurus, what's going on? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your Venus retrograde reading. I hope all is well with you guys and that you're enjoying your birthday season. Shout out to all of my Taurus Massive who are celebrating their May birthdays, and to all of you who are celebrating Mother's Day and your birthday for Mother's Day weekend. Happy birthday to you all. Get it in, get it in. We got one more week full of Taurus energy, and then we're going to be going into the transition of Gemini. And I want to shout out all my Taurus Gemini Massive, you guys who are on the cusp. By the time this video gets out, it might be closer to then, but then again, maybe it won't. But shout out to you anyway. What's good? Now, I want to tell you guys I love you. Thank you so much for your support. I have been on YouTube effective 1 year, March 16th, May 16th, and you guys have been, oh my God, you guys have been amazing. I still have my highest view video. You have 2 of 3. I think it's out of my top 5 videos. You guys have 2 or 3 of them, the top viewed since I've been on YouTube. So you guys are amazing. So we're celebrating this Taurus season together. And if you need a personal reading, reach out to me, because if you're a Taurus sun, moon, or rising, or you have Venus in Taurus, you do get 50% off of tarot card readings. Now, I have 5 different tarot card readings. Look in the information box below this video. You'll see that there's 5 of them. The ones you get 50% off are the ones that are labeled number 2, number 3, and number 4, all throughout Taurus season. So if you got any questions or concerns that you're not sure about, take advantage with that 50% off. Hit me up. I got you, okay? There's going to be an extended to this video, okay? So just so you know, the Patreon membership link is in the box below. Listen, you guys, if you are on Instagram, you know, you need to hit me up at 8th House Energy. If you are on Facebook, hit me up on Facebook. Make sure you join, okay? There's more than one way for you to watch the videos. Now, Taurus, we're talking about Venus in retrograde, which is going to be from May 13th all the way up till June 25th. Okay, Venus is about how we love, you know, and how we attract, what it is that we attract to us in reference to love. So with Venus going into retrograde, that's going to be basically a time of reflection, a time of looking back at things in reference to love and relationships, whether it's family, friends, or intimate partners. Where Venus is going to be for you in your chart is your 2nd house, all right? And this is the house of communication. So this house relates to like your immediate environment, like the 3 major areas of self, mostly like self-expression, your family ties, and like your day-to-day travel. And it also talks about the way you think, the way you speak, the way you write, your logic, your memory, and your manual skill. It also talks about like your early education and your ability to study and learn, and your relationships with your brothers and sisters, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, and your neighbors, you know. So and it also talks about like the type of car or how you get around, you know, especially the travel that you do for work or for education. So like short trips and the type of vehicle that you use, whether you go by bus, transportation, whether you go by the train, you know, whether you walk to work, whether you drive, whether you're in a you know, a commute, you know, as far as when they call you, when you carpool type of thing, you know, it governs that as well. All right. So let's see what you're going to be looking at in this area in reference to love. So this is going to be more so with yourself, love of basically when you were growing up, your grade school years, where you grew up, your environment, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your aunties, those family members, your car, you know, and traveling and things like that. So you'll be looking at your love-hate relationship with your cars and your vehicles and how you get back and forth to work, and education as well, okay? So let's take a look. So we have Temperance in reverse here. This is a major arcana. This is Sagittarius energy. Temperance talks to me about, well, and it's in reverse, it talks about not being balanced. Temperance talks about practicality versus your emotion, okay, and keeping them balanced. Because in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, when you look at the Temperance energy, you'll see that, well, in a lot of the decks, not all of them, but in a lot of the decks, you'll see that the energy that represents Temperance shows an angel or a person standing at a water bank, at the bank of a river, the bank of a sea, whatever, ocean, whatever. One foot is planted firmly on the ground, which represents your grounded, logical thoughts, okay, and having grounded, stable thoughts. The other foot is placed in the water, which represents your emotions, okay, your feelings, your love, and how you love, and you know how you're affected by love. Well, and then it shows like a cup. The person has a cup. They're holding a cup and they're balancing and they're mixing these emotions together to get the right temperature, the right combination of both. Well, when this is in reverse, which is what's showing here, you don't have the right combination of both. You're either too emotional about something or you're not putting enough emotion and feeling into something. So let's see what's going on with this here. So again, this deals with your logic, your communication, the way you communicate. This deals with your childhood environment, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, all right? Your transportation around the area, okay? So we have the Ace of Wands here, which is Aries, Leo, Sag. We have that clarified with the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all right? Then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is Gemini energy. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse, which is Libra energy. We have the Three of Cups in reverse, which is Cancerian energy. And we have the Major Arcana of the Wheel of Fortune. All right. That's a beautiful Major Arcana to have. Beautiful. All right. That's good luck. That's good fortune. All right, let's talk about this. So we got two aces here. Interesting energies. So you got a lot of transformation going on in your world. So you got the Ace of Wands, something really passionate that's going on. You could be feeling a real bout of inspiration about something. You may be starting a new project. Maybe just in life in general, you know, realizing that no matter what's going on here with this COVID stuff, you can have some positive things going on. And as a result, it's going to bring you money. Okay, so this could be a passionate new endeavor. This could be something that's related to you, you know, education. Okay, it could be related to the way you communicate, your speaking, your speech, writing. So some of you might be doing some writing. Okay, some of you may have taken up some, you know, you may be a what do you call it? A freelancer. All right, and you may be getting work doing this. Okay. Some type of writing, perhaps, some type of, you know, speaking engagements of some sort, something that has to do with you and the communication, okay? Some of you, you know, maybe you're doing things online, okay, where you have maybe a YouTube page where you're setting up forms of communication and you're making money that way, okay? There could be all sorts of things you're doing. This could be you working in early childhood education as a teacher, an art teacher, a teacher who, an English teacher, a teacher who works with a speech pathologist, all sorts of things. So this could be somebody who graduated college and now they're going to make money in their field. Okay, but we got passionate new adventures here that are going to bring you a financial stability. This could also talk about a relationship. Okay, with the Ace of Wands here and the Ace of Pentacles. You could talk about a solid connection here. This could be family reunions, people getting together and, you know, solidifying their connection here. We also have the Nine of Wands in reverse, clarified with the the Nine of Swords in reverse, clarified with the Four of Swords in reverse. So this represents here with this Nine of Swords energy, this talks to me about you being in a situation where, I'm sorry, adjusting the camera here. You being in a situation where you are no longer stressing. You know, there was a lot of things that were on your mind. You were really frustrated for a long time. You were very anxious about what was going on. And with the Four of Swords, it was like you were ready to act. It was like you were ready to move, okay? Some of you are literally ready to relocate, ready to move, okay? Because we got three cards here that could talk about moving, all right? Or the inability to move until some money came through. Now, with the Three of Cups reverse here and the Wheel, the Three of Cups talks about not having any support, not being supported. It talks about fake friends. It could talk about partying and drinking and hanging out, things like that. And then we have that clarified with the Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck, good fortune, all the way around the board. So for some of you, maybe you didn't have the financial support that you needed or the emotional support from your friends and family. Okay, with the Three of Cups in reverse here. So because you didn't have that emotional support, there was something that came to you that changed your luck because of this lack of support. So maybe this was a matter of, okay, someone not supporting you, so it inspired you to go out and do things for yourself. And as a result of you doing it for yourself, you got into a situation where it puts you in a lucrative state of being financially, okay, is what I'm getting here. So this could be all sorts of things. Could be something going on right in your neighborhood. In your day-to-day travel, you might have come across this opportunity, okay, is what I'm getting strongly for you. But yeah, there was some stress about financial situations here and that you weren't able to move. But for some of you now, you're able to do so. Let's see what else we got going on for you. Let's see if we can bring some more light to the situation. So yeah, with the Temperance in reverse here, this was you, you know, not being balanced, okay? Not, you know, not feeling comfortable because, you know, maybe you didn't have the support from family that you needed. And it could have just been money. So maybe there was a situation going on where, you know, you needed assistance. You needed some place to stay with the Four of Wands in reverse. For some of you, Four of Swords reverse. For some of you, you're no longer stressed because you're now communicating with someone, okay? Or you're going to communicate with someone. Maybe you can now. Maybe you couldn't before, and now that you have finances and you have the opportunity to do so, you're able to. So with the Temperance in reverse, now this could just represent you coming out of that state of being stressed and not able to do what it is that you wanted to do, whatever was tormenting you. We have the Judgment energy, so we also have the Three of Wands reversed, the Six of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely about moving, and the Hermit in reverse. Okay, Major Arcana energy. So yeah, someone was feeling really uncomfortable because they were not able to move. Now, this Judgment energy could represent the fact that someone had to make a moral decision. This could be a divorce. Okay, with Judgment here, some type of moral decision, some type of decision that it had something to do with your integrity, you know, your morals, your values, what was important to you. Okay, with this Three of Wands in reverse, you've got two threes here, with the three of both of them in reverse, the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. Now with the Three of Wands in reverse, this talks about travel. Some of you were definitely not able to move. Plus with the Six of Swords, you were definitely not able to move in the past for whatever reason. Maybe you were not able to financially get things going because of this Judgment here. Okay, so this could have been a settlement, okay, that could have happened. Could have been something in reference to your family here, okay, family relationship. There could have been a settlement going on within the family, and now that you've got your settlement, you're able to move forward. For some of you, with the Three of Cups in reverse, this could be, this could have been a death. Okay, some of you may have experienced a death in the family here, and the relative may have left you something, left you an inheritance, left you something. And after the court decision here, as of the court decision, you had to wait basically. You couldn't do anything until everything was done with court. And now that it is, you're able to move away, you're able to move forward. Now with the Hermit in reverse energy, this talks to me about somebody who's kind of lonely, feeling isolated. Some of you may be the black sheep of your family. There might have been some family drama and stress going on in reference to this money, okay? In reference to someone passing away. But now it looks like you're able to start a new life and do what it is that you want to do now that you have the finances to do so. But yeah, so this is what I'm getting for some of you here. The Hermit, isolation, loneliness. This is somebody who's not seeing the light in things that go on within, but they're, you know, looking at every other situation but what's going on with them. you know, maybe blaming other people. Okay, so there could be a situation here where people were not being responsible for what they should have been responsible for. But with this temperance in reverse and judgment upright, this is talking to me about, yeah, this is definitely an emotional situation in reference to this judgment. So again, it could be divorce. It could have been someone who passed away. Something that has to do with family. All right, let's take a look at what else we got here. All right, let's see. So, for the second spread I'm going to do, your overall energy for this spread is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, the Two of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. This talks about trying to multitask, trying to, you know, I like to call this making $1 out of 15 cents. Trying to, some of you, you know, you have money here, but you're trying to take that money and you're trying to put it so that you are able to bring in a second stream of income. For some of you, you're just having some issues paying, you know, making your payments. And some of you are just trying to figure out what you want to do with your money. Do you want to invest it? Do you want to, you know, you may want to put a portion of it over here. You want to put a portion of it over here. So it could be all of these things. So let's take a look and see what's going on. So we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay, this is Virgo energy. That's the current situation. The challenge is the Knight of Cups reverse. Okay. And that's Piscean energy. What your spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors want you to keep in mind is the energy of the Magician. Okay, major arcana here. Major arcana, Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. So, you know, this is the house of communication for you that we're talking about in reference to Venus. So then we have where your head is at, the Knave or the Page of Pentacles. Okay, and then the outcome here is the Two of Cups. Okay, so let's see. So some of you are definitely single, but you're not happy being single. With the Knight of Cups reverse energy here, this is telling me that you're not in a stable relationship. You know, you feel kind of about it. You know, you're not really ready to settle down, but at the same time, you're a relationship type of person, but you may have just gotten out of something. Like I said, with that last spread, some of you got divorced, okay? Or some of you, it could have been a combination of both. There was an inheritance that you had to wait to settle. Okay, it could have been selling a house, okay, but you had to wait for communication to come in is what the issue was. All right, now where your head is at, your spirit guides, well, not where your head is at, but your spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors want you to realize that you have everything that you need to manifest whatever it is that you really, truly want. And where your head is at is the Page of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles, this is about you sending a message to someone here. Okay, because pages are about messengers. So this could be a message of friendship, but I'm getting here it might be a message of love with the Two of Cups energy here. You could very well be wanting to reach out to someone now that you are not in a relationship. And you may be deciding on how to go about doing that. Should you do it or should you not? Now, should you do it or should you not? It could very well be because of the fact with this Knight of Cups in reverse here. Again, some of you just got out of a divorce. Some of you just got out of a major relationship. And there's somebody on your mind that you want to connect to, but you're not sure if you should approach them yet. Only because, you know you're not happy single, but you're not really ready to jump into a serious relationship. So what your head is at is like, okay, let's take things slow. Let's start at the beginning stages. Let's be friends. Let's see where things can go because I'm really interested in connecting with you. All right, that's what I'm getting for some of you here, okay? And so what you're trying to figure out is how to communicate that to this person, how to say that to this person, okay? Because this is all about communication here. So the universe is saying, be clear to this person. Let this person know what it is that you truly want, so that there's no misunderstandings or confusions in reference to, you know, everybody's intention and what it is that people really want in life. But that's what I'm getting here. So with this Nine of Pentacles, this represents the fact that, yeah, you know, you may be financially stable now because of the situation, the court situation, whether it was an inheritance or a divorce. You're comfortable single. You can take care of yourself, but you're just not your relationship type of person, you know, but you're not ready to jump quite yet because you just got out of the situation. You're not even upright yet, you know. It's not even the Nine of Pentacles upright yet, where you're, you know, comfortable and happy being single. You're not happy being single, okay? So we're going to go ahead and take this over to the extended, but let's take a look at these 5 other cards before we do. So we have the Two of Pentacles here. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, see, you haven't healed quite yet. So you're debating on, you know, how should I approach this person? I do really like this person. I want to get to know them, but I'm not really ready to settle down in a relationship yet. So what is it that I need to tell them? So what you're doing now is, with the Three of Pentacles here, you may be trying to locate this person, trying to find out where they are, trying to reach out to them, or trying to, you know, decide what it is that you want to do as far as career expansion and growth in your career and making money. And we have the Chariot in reverse here. But again, you're back and forth here. You're not ready to move on. And then we got the Queen of Swords energy here, which is somebody who has very, yeah, see, all these cards tell me you're trying to decide what you want to do. You do want to, you know, hook up with this person. You do want to connect with them, but you're still healing. You're still not ready to move forward. Some of you, it may be transportation issues that you're having with the Chariot in reverse. Perhaps you're not able to get to where this person is. It could be not too far of a distance for you to get to them, but you may need a transportation to get there. And so that might be what you're trying to manifest as well. Okay? So you're trying to figure out what you need to do to get in contact with this person. Yeah, so with the King of Pentacles here, you're still healing. You just got out of a relationship because the King of Pentacles is in, I'm sorry, the King of Cups. He's in reverse. When he's in reverse, this is somebody who, you know, is just not ready yet for whatever reason. And that's what I'm getting with these cards here. Especially with the Chariot in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. You're not ready yet. You're not ready for anything serious yet. But you want company. You want someone you can spend time with. You want someone you can hang out with, someone you can talk to. You know, but you realize that you just want to be real with this person. You want to be honest. You don't want to play any games because your temper is, you know, not necessarily temper, but because you've been through so much bullshit with life and what's going on, you know, you're like, okay, if this person is cool with that, then cool. But other than that, you know, I'm not going to play games with them. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not going to act like I don't want what I don't want. I don't want to play games is what I'm getting strongly here for a lot of you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the extended and see how, I'm interested in finding out a little bit more. So we're going to go to the extended and see how this comes out. So we got the Four of Wands. Yep, Four of Pentacles. Okay. Nine of Nine of Wands reverse. Five of Cups and Six of Cups. Okay, so some of you are interested in connecting with someone from your past. See, you're mourning the loss of this relationship. So you know, with the Five of Cups, this talks about someone. Okay, let's take it from the beginning. So we got the Four of Wands energy here. This is you wanting stability, financial. Well, not financial, but you know, you would want to be in a relationship with someone. You want to settle down with someone. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. You want a steady, stable relationship with someone. You may be considering marriage with this person. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is the Nine of Wands. Yep. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. You're hoping that this person is open to, you know, you communicating with them. Because this is somebody from the past with the Six of Cups. But with the Five of Cups here, you're still mourning the loss of the current situation. And then the other two cups, you know how with the Rider-Waite deck, you have the Three Cups turned over. And then the other two there, meaning that you're mourning one loss, but you're interested in someone else. Okay, and it's someone that you dated in the past. So it's someone from your past that you're interested in, and this is for a lot of you. This is your your twin or your soulmate, because we got the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups here. Okay, so this is really interesting. So we're gonna go to the extended and find out what other information is here. Let me put these cards back in the order in which they came. And we're going to go to the extended. And we're going to find out what's going on with you. Are you going to go finally reach out to this person and see what's going on with them? Because a lot of you, you're still toying with the idea. I do want to reach out, but I don't. I don't. I just don't know how to tell this person I don't want to jump into a serious relationship yet, but I do want to see them and I want to be able to connect with them and establish a friendship and see where things go. But right now I'm still healing. I just got out of something. So this is somebody who's around your way, someone who's local to you, and it's the communication is the key. So this is why we have Venus retroing, because you weren't, from what I'm getting here, some of you weren't honest with this person, or this person wasn't honest with you. And they're either coming back to you, Taurus, or you want to go to this person. So somebody from your past is coming back to you. They're going through a divorce, they're going through a separation, or they went through a traumatic family situation where someone may have passed away. And they had to, I'm getting a lot of you as divorce. And they weren't able to really reach out to you and speak to you because I don't see that, like in the last spread we had the Four of Swords upright. So that meant that this person wanted to reach out to communicate with you, and they didn't like that they couldn't communicate with you because we had the Nine of Swords in reverse. So it was torment for them not to reach out to you, not to speak to you, but they couldn't. And it was because a lot of them, they were going through a divorce. All right, so we're gonna go to the extended, find out what's going on with this. Let me know, guys, if you resonated with this. If you can't come to the extended's in the link below. It's $5 a month. You get to look at all of the other placements in your chart to see how these retrograde energies are going to affect you. You can't beat that for $5. This information that you're going to be getting, this is priceless because it's going to help you to navigate through your personal situations and to put you in a position where you have the advantage. At least you'll know ahead of time what you can do so you can plan ahead. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you in the extended. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, Taurus.